here, and this is Smith Shot Films, the show that gives you tips, tricks, and tutorials for beginning independent filmmakers. Today, I'm super excited because we have the Insta360 One X2 Pocket 360 Steady Cam. And this thing is awesome, and we're going to review it. So let's get into it. First of all, what is a 360 camera? So a 360 camera basically records video through two lenses, one on the front and one on the back, and gets the video from all around the whole thing, like all the angles. So what you can do with this is, no matter what direction you're holding this thing, after you record the video in post, you can select the angles that you like, the view that you like, and pan, tilt, move the camera all around, which is amazing, especially if you're a camera crew of one, right? So this thing comes with a selfie stick, which is this guy here that extends out. They have one that extends even longer, and in the processing of the computer AI that's inside of this, it will remove this stick from your video. So it just looks like the camera is either being held by somebody else, or it's on a tripod, or there's some kind of, flying machine following you around that is taking video. And it's really amazing, like, the technology. I have to say, I've never used like a GoPro. Some people say this is similar to a GoPro. I've never used a 360 camera before. This is my first experience with it, but I really like this thing. Like, I thought it was really cool. Got a little touch screen on it. The touchscreen is really small and kind of hard to navigate, but once you get used to it, especially the editing flow afterwards, which is really where all the power of this thing comes in. There's an app that's on your phone, and they also have a software for your desktop. But once you get used to it, it's amazing, like, the kind of shots that you can get. Smith, and today we are doing an African American heritage tour here in Alexandria, Virginia. We're at the foot of King Street, and we're going to go through a couple of historical sites. And my very lovely co-host, Sharice, is here to help me out. So today I'll be trying out the Insta360 One X2 and see how we get some nice footage from that. So one of my favorite things about this Insta360 is the selfie stick itself, which is amazing because it gets removed during the editing process automatically by the software. You can also do all kinds of cool effects with it, like make the video look like a tiny planet, like you see here.
We found this part, so always do this first before we get to the next stage.
Okay. So I was also able to get a cool slow motion shot of my feet walking through the garden path. This type of shot would have required someone else to follow behind me with the camera at a low angle. So this is pretty neat that you can do this and remove the selfie stick. So can you use the 360 X2 as a vlogging camera? I think this is the perfect vlogging camera, actually. Small, compact, shoots in 5K, and you can adjust all of the angles in post, like after you film. I mean, it's perfect. You just grab it, pick it up, and you go. And it even captures sound like, okay, this is the audio that's coming right from the camera. So could it be a good vlog camera? Yeah, I think it's pretty much like a perfect vlog camera. So we'll see how this footage turns out. So what do you think of the tour so far?
So far, so great. I really like. I don't understand why they had us walk on the main street. We should have just stepped on the water line. Anytime you walk on the water line, you get a better experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's beautiful. And the fact that we've lived here so long, and we haven't seen it. I'm sad that there weren't a lot more original structures left, like we were talking about.
Yeah. Just a marker.
Just like a small marker too. Mm-hmm. Like not, I mean, I guess how African American stories have been told forever. It's all in their head because there's nothing that marks it. If you walk through, you wouldn't know.
You never know.
Mm-mm.
There's really not a lot of historical looking stuff because they keep building new stuff here all the time.
Which is ridiculous. Like it's already congested.
A lot of construction. So.
Right.
But the park is pretty.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So we're headed over to a spite house, which were these little narrow houses that were built in between two houses because they didn't want people to park their horses or whatever in the little alleyway, so they made them very, very narrow. So this one is supposedly the most narrow one around here.
Yeah.
So you can see how big it is. Very small.
That's a whole house.
Whole house.
Right? And it's like sits in the middle of nothing.
So this is the original spite house built in the 1700s. It looks a little bit wider than the other ones.
It's now a shop.
Okay, perfect. So did you learn anything about African American historical stuff here?
No.
No.
Unfortunately, no. There's zero footprint of Black history here. Zero.
I mean, we know that it happened.
and that's all you know.
But there isn't any evidence of it left.
No, not at all. So I was like, well, this is as good as it's gonna get. But I found more interesting things about the houses than the buildings. Because they've been around for so long. That was more interesting to me. I mean, the idea of the canal and how it functioned back then, that was interesting. But again, there's no black footprint on it. But
not even like a statue or a plaque or something.
Right.
Not anything that we noticed.
And we were really, really looking.
We were really looking.
And the thing people were like, imagine if you weren't looking for it,
Yeah.
you would nothing. You trip over a bone and probably, I don't know. So that's unfortunate, but beautiful still. I mean, it's a beautiful neighborhood. You can't go wrong.
It's a great neighborhood. I think no one really probably knows what the historical significance is of the area and what happened here.
Because this is like a port, right? So there's people who are bringing in cargo, which were humans.
Yeah.
And there was an auctioning block somewhere over here, probably in that park that we saw, probably where the auctioning block was. And in the auctioning block, they were saying, here's a 40-year-old Negro woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could have been me.
I've been to this area and right down through here before, and I had no idea. I didn't know anything about the historical nature of it. So,
yeah. Did you like it? I think you should have done something different.
I wish that I would have known a little bit more about what the history was.
Yeah.
At least just to take a second and stop and think about it.
Yeah. Would you have come if you known it was such a lack of history
today?
Yeah. Like would you have chosen something different to do?
Maybe. But I still think it's a cool, interesting place to be. So
Definitely.
So overall, I really like the Insta360. Would I recommend you get it if you already have the earlier version of this? I don't know. I don't have that one. But for someone who has never had a 360 camera before, never had any kind of GoPro before, yeah, it's a good investment. It's not too expensive. I think it's around $400 or $500. There are a lot of other cameras I think that I would get before I got this one, but I think if you are someone who likes to do sports, biking, beach selfies, stuff like that, I think that this would be a great camera for you. There's a couple of little learning curves, especially for me, but I'm sure I will be doing some more videos about this. And thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, click on the playlist and see some other videos that I've created, and also consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.